Governor Scott has reacted to the, and we'll start with Melanie Peterson, has reacted to the loopholes introduced by the Supreme Court decision to announce that the state will not participate in the Medicaid expansion estimated to cost the state close to $28 million a year, or implement the exchanges. He will need the legislature behind him to win this fight. How will you approach this issue if you are elected? And how should the governor counter the drumbeat to accept the, quote, free, nothing's free, federal funding associated with the Affordable Health Care Act?
Thank you, Joyce. Can you hear me?
Yes.
No. Thank you. I will stand with Governor Scott on...
stand up?
Sorry? Sorry, can you hear me?
No.
No, you can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Yes. Okay, I apologize. I have a very hoarse throat. I will stand with Governor Scott regarding the refusal to implement Obamacare in Florida. On top of that, I would be willing to go door to door with other legislators and convince other legislators on both sides of the aisle why this is the best decision for Florida. And then I would encourage an outreach program within all of the districts so that we can go through our communities and point out why this is so important that we refuse this bill and this tax and this egregious attack on our civil liberties in Florida. So not only would I refuse it, but I would collaborate and I would go and educate our citizens that don't agree with us so that we can all better Florida together.
Hello, my name is Mike Lemire, and I happen to agree with Governor Scott based on two major issues. First, the original money that comes to the state of Florida to implement the Obamacare, it doesn't continue to be provided for the state of Florida, and the taxpayers would have to come up with an absolute minimum of $1.2 billion the first year. And if we have a budget problem now, that would exacerbate the problem. I would also work to implement an educational program so that the general citizen base of the state of Florida, employers, and our residents are familiar with the real downside of this legislation and what it would cost each one of us as taxpayers in the future if this legislation is implemented. Thank you.
I am Jeff Summers. I am running for State Senate in District 25. I first have to thank my supporters for being here tonight.
Put it closer.
I first have to thank my supporters for being here this evening. I am overwhelmed by your support. I thank you very much for being here. Also, sorry for that. Oh, that is better. Okay, so Medicare and Medicaid and Obamacare. Of course I stand with Governor Scott. Medicaid rolls in this state would go from 3 million in 2012 to 5 million by 2016. Closer. So close. I apologize. I would stand with Governor Scott in not implementing the portions of Obamacare that we have the ability to not implement in this state. I will always come down on the side of free markets. I would bring competition back to the insurance industry, and I would ensure that all individuals in the state of Florida have the ability to find insurance on a competitive basis in private markets. Thank you.